Today we're going to learn class 4 E.V.S 2 Bajiprabhu and the memorable battle of Ghodkhind. You saw in the last lesson how Shivaji killed Afzal Khan, and after killing Afzal Khan, Shivaji went on to capture Panhala fort. Now Adil Shah was very angry when he heard about Panhala fort. So he had a discussion with his mother Badi Sahiba, and they decided to send Siddhi Johar, a powerful and loyal Sardar, to seize Shivaji. And now Siddhi Johar left with a huge army. But he was such a rude person. On the way, he harassed people, destroyed temples and fields. He started killing people, as you can see here. And at that time, Shivaji was in Panhala fort. He had just captured the Panhala fort. So he was in Panhala fort with 600 Mavlas. But he was unaware of Siddhi's plan. And Siddhi suddenly reached Panhala, took advantage of Shivaji's situation, made him the prisoner. Siddhi surrendered the fort from all the four sides. He made a tent outside and kept a vigil. Now Shivaji was disturbed. He was thinking of a plan to escape from there. He couldn't fight them physically as he was having only a handful of Mavlas. So he came up with a plan. Now, what was the plan? He sent a letter to Siddhi in which he wrote that he is ready to give away all his forts, and in return, Siddhi should release him. Again, Siddhi was such a fool to believe Shivaji. Siddhi and his men were so happy. They said the next day Shivaji is going to hand over all the fort. So what did they do? They were relaxed and started partying in their tent. And that time, Bajiprabhu, a loyal Sardar and a trusted friend of Shivaji, they had a discussion on how to escape from Panhala fort. And Shivaji had a hairdresser who looked like Shivaji. His name was Shiva Kaship. They had a nice plan. They decided to make Shivaji's hairdresser Shiva Kaship as a duplicate Shivaji. And what did they do? They made two palkis in which one Shiva Kashit sat and the other palki Shivaji sat, and they escaped from Panhala fort. Shiva Kashit took a easy path and Shivaji took a difficult path. And now what happened? The moment they left, Siddhi came to know of Shivaji's escape and he sent his men to catch them. And naturally, Siddhi's men followed the easy path. And when they went to the easy path, they caught Shiva Kashit, thinking that is actually Shivaji. And they brought him to Siddhi Johar. But Siddhi Johar, the moment he saw him, he came to know it's not Shivaji. He realized it was Shiva Kashit, Shivaji's hairdresser. The moment he realized that, he killed Shiva Kashit. Again, one more trusted person sacrificed his life for Shivaji. Now what happened? The moment they came to know, they left for the difficult path. Shivaji and his men had reached Pandarpani stream near Ghodkhind Pass, and Siddhi troops also were nearing the stream. Now Bajiprabhu was worried for his master, so he told Shiva, you please proceed to Vishalgarh. I will wait here and stop Siddhi's troops to move ahead. He also said, if I die, you will get another Bajiprabhu, but if you die, we won't get another Shivaji. And he told Shivaji, once you reach Vishalgarh, you fire a gunshot, so I will know that you have reached Vishalgarh. So Shivaji hesitantly marched ahead. He was unhappy to leave Bajiprabhu and his men behind, but he had to leave. Bajiprabhu called his men and divided them into groups. Now they knew that they're going to face a powerful army, so they had to make arrangements for that. So Bajiprabhu called his men, he divided them into groups and he told them to take vigil in different corners. As you can see how his the Mavlas are climbing the hills, and they all were ready to face the huge army. Now you can see how Bajiprabhu and his men were ready to face Siddhi Johar's troops. They were not scared that there are only few Mavlas. They were very brave. Now, Siddhi Johar with his large enemy reached Ghodkhind Pass. You can see how huge army they are. But Bajiprabhu and his Mavlas were not scared. The moment Siddhi Johar reached Bajiprabhu, he asked, "Where is Shivaji?" Bajiprabhu said, "If you want to reach Shivaji, first you have to fight with me." And Siddhi Johar and Baji Prabhu started their fight. Baji Prabhu shouting Shivaji Maharaj ki Jai Ho marched forward. And he and his men, you can see here, they fought ferociously. Baji Prabhu killed many people of Siddhi Johar. He fought ferociously and he killed many people. And you can see how the Maulas were standing on top of the hills are throwing stones at them. That's the way how they were fighting against the Siddhi Johar's army. Now, Baji Prabhu was getting injured. But he and his men did not give up. Why? Because Baji Prabhu told Shivaji that he has to give a gunshot. So to confirm that he has reached Vishalgarh. So Baji Prabhu knew that he has to fight till Shivaji reaches Vishalgarh. So they kept on fighting courageously for hours and hours without giving up. Even Siddhi Johar's army was shocked to see how few Mavlas are fighting courageously. And then that moment came when he heard the gunshot. By the time, Baji Prabhu was very seriously injured, but he was also happy at the same time that Shivaji has reached Vishalgarh. Now you can see the injured Baji Prabhu falling down. He couldn't take it anymore. He was going to die, and he said, "I'm happy my master has reached safely. I can die happily now." And Baji Prabhu died. Thus, a loyal and trusted Sardar of Shivaji sacrificed his life in the Battle of Swaraj. In the memory of Baji Prabhu, Shivaji named Ghodkhind as Pawankhind.